My Navy career, spanning 3 different wars, leaves me with a good feeling because I've done things that I never would have done had I been staying at home and working in my little old town of Erie, Pennsylvania. So I have been able to meet people from 3 different countries. So yeah, I feel that it was advantageous to me to have been able to serve in all 3 of the different wars. Hopefully it gave me an insight into the 3 different cultures. So when I came in 1950, then of course the ship that I was on was a destroyer tender, and the destroyer tender is the one that upkeeps and maintains all of the destroyers in that Pacific fleet. And of course, naturally you get shore leave, so naturally I went ashore, and while visiting in the city of Kamakura, that's where I did meet my dearly beloved little girl, and she was a little one, and so her next door neighbor owned a tea house, and of course we went to the tea house and spent a lot of time together. We had 2 dictionaries. One was English to Japanese, the other one was Japanese to English, so that was basically the means of our communications. Boom, 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 boom. And I wore mine out and she wore hers out. Of course, I was on a ship, and while on the ship I decided to check with the chaplain, who is the one that has to either give you the okay or not. And the chaplain says, well, absolutely not. I will not authorize it at all. He says, either you have yourself fixed or you have her fixed, so you can't have children, because the children are the ones that will suffer. So that being said, I said, well, okay, I'll wait. And so I waited until I was transferred off in a ship onto the base there in Yokosuka, where I went to the chaplain there, and he was a Jewish chaplain, and he said, I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to get married. So he says, I'll agree with it and help you any way that I can. So I married by the Japanese way. It was 57 years, because it was 1952. And that's when we went to the Yokohama City Hall and took her name off in the Koseki Tohon. A lot of people don't understand what the Koseki Tohon is, which it is a family history. And once you remove your name from that family history, you're no longer even a part of that family. That's it. You're no longer there. Her brother said, you can't even be buried in your family's tombstone, because you're no longer a member of our family. So, you know, they're completely without a background anymore. So, and that's the way we got married there first, as I say, in the American Council. And then later on, after we went to the American Council, that's when the official one, that was 1954. So there was a 2-year period there. But anyhow, it must have worked, because, I mean, we've been married now, what, 57 years? So, yeah, I think it probably worked all right.